Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel SS Physics Point. In the previous chapter what was there? That was current, electricity. In that chapter we have studied resistance, combination of resistance, drift velocity, Ohm's law, and finally we studied Wheatstone bridge, meter bridge and also potentiometer. In this chapter, next one is what is that is magnetic effect of current, one of the most important chapter. Here you need visualization, clear visualization. Without visualization you can't understand this chapter. This chapter is very important. It needs clear imagination and visualization. So watch each video or each lecture with careful and try to understand, and if you are not understanding you can contact to me also. I would like to say something that मैंने स्टूडेंट बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जो कॉलेज से बाहर भी है और दे आर ऑल्सो आउटसाइड ऑफ आवर स्टेट ऑल्सो, दे आर वॉचिंग टू माई चैनल and they are asking also questions. It's very nice and I am feeling really very happy. So let's start our chapter. Next one is magnetic effect of current. So before going to start that chapter, I would like to remind you that try to understand each term with clear visualization. Without imagination you can't remember this chapter. So very first thing is that magnetic effect. Magnetic effect means what? You know that magnets, you have seen magnets, that if you will bring two magnets in your childhood, you have played with the magnets. If you will bring it towards a iron rod or anything, it attracts. So what happens if current is flowing? मान लो एक कंडक्टर है, इसमें करंट जा रहा है I amount, how much I, then it produces magnetic field around it. वो चारों तरफ क्या पैदा कर रहा है? मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अराउंड इट. इट प्रोड्यूसेस मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. इट वाज फर्स्ट सीन बाय वन साइंटिस्ट, दैट इज ऑर्स्टेड. One scientist, his name is Oersted. He first saw that if current is flowing through a conductor, then it produces magnetic field. With his experiment, he was given one experiment, simple experiment, and just explaining. In your school also you have studied. 10th क्लास में आप लोग पढ़ चुके हो क्या? मान लो कंडक्टर है, कंडक्टर में इधर करंट जा रहा है फ्रॉम A to B. If you place a magnetic needle, मैग्नेटिक नीडल मतलब जिससे हम डायरेक्शन पता कर सकते हैं किसका ना, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का डायरेक्शन किस तरफ है उसको लगाने से पता चलता है. जैसे कंपास में आप देखे हो, नेविगेशन कंपास, वहां पर एक नीडल लगा रहता है, तो उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? मैग्नेटिक नीडल. सो इफ यू आर कीपिंग दैट टाइप ऑफ नीडल नियर टू ए कंडक्टर, then what happens? What he saw that if current is flowing from A to B, मान लो this is south direction and this is north direction and this is west, this is east. If current is flowing from south to north, then the needle deflects towards west. That means अगर करंट जा रहा है कंडक्टर में, आप नीडल लेके उसके पास रखोगे तो क्या होगा? नीडल ऐसे थोड़ा उसको झुकेगा, वह आगे चला जाएगा ईस्ट वेस्ट के तरफ. ये क्यों हो रहा है? नीडल नहीं घूमता है. अगर इफ देयर इज नॉट एनी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड देन इट विल नॉट रोटेट. If there is magnetic field, then it starts rotating. Without magnetic field, it can't rotate. तो इधर क्या हो रहा है? If you are keeping a needle near to a conductor, then it rotates. And if you are reversing the direction of current, that is from B to A. If you are flowing current from B to A, then what happens? That needle rotates towards east side. It was first seen बाय साइंटिस्ट हु ऑर्स्टेड. तो उन्होंने पहले देखा कि ऐसा हो रहा है. अगर मान लो एक कंडक्टर है, उसके पास में एक नीडल रखता हूं तो ऐसे नीडल में डिफ्लेक्शन आ रहा है. और वो क्यों आ रहा है? बिकॉज ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय द कंडक्टर. कंडक्टर जो है वो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड पैदा कर रहा है, उसकी वजह से क्या हो रहा है कि नीडल घूम रहा है, ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है. नहीं तो नहीं होगा. नीडल ऐसे रखोगे तो कुछ नहीं होगा. करंट फ्लो होने से ऐसे होता है. This was a simple experiment given by Ørsted. No need to write this thing. First, the very first thing we need to study about before going to start, that is very important law. In every year you will get one question from this chapter or from this law, Biot-Savart's law. Very important, one of the most important law in magnetic effect of current, that is Biot-Savart's law. So let's start. So what it states, that statement is there. This statement may be asked for 2 marks. In long question also they are asking Biot-Savart's law for 2 marks. पूछता है कभी कभी, every year you will get one question from this. In long question is there alternatively, or they may be asked only the statement for 2 marks. They may be asked Biot-Savart's law for 2 marks. So let us consider what does it law states. Suppose small a conductor, if there is a conductor and I be the current flowing through the conductor, then what is the magnetic field at a point P if it is at a distance of r? If the point P is at a distance of r, making an angle of theta, मान लो this is a small length, that is dl. कंडक्टर है, उसका छोटा सा हिस्सा क्या है, dl. This is a small portion or small length of this conductor, that is dl. Due to this dl, how much magnetic field will be there? That was given by Biot-Savart. He is a famous scientist. तो Biot-Savart ने क्या कहा कि एक कंडक्टर है और उसका जो लेंथ है छोटा सा हिस्सा है dl, तो ये dl के वजह से इसमें कितना मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आ रहा है. किसने कहा? Biot-Savart's law. That he has given one law. So its statement is, you need to write statement, they may be asked. So before going to start statement, you need to write some terms. That is, let us consider a conductor, right everyone? सब लोग मैं जैसे बोल रहा हूँ उस तरफ लिखो, आपका नोट भी हो जाएगा. तो लिखो Biot-Savart's law. Before going to start Biot-Savart's law, just write, let us consider a conductor. Let us consider a conductor carrying current I. Carrying current I. Carrying current I. Then let P be a point. Right everyone? Let P be a point at a distance of r. Let P be a point at a distance of r. P be a point at a distance of r. At a distance of r, which makes an angle of theta, which makes an angle theta with dl. With dl. dl मतलब छोटा सा हिस्सा इधर का कंडक्टर. I am just magnifying this one. This is a very small portion with dl, making an angle theta with dl. Then write what Biot-Savart's law states that. After that, write Biot-Savart's law states that the magnitude of magnetic field. Biot-Savart's law states that the magnitude of magnetic field at P is first. तीनों पॉइंट ऐसे पॉइंट करके लिखना. ये स्टेटमेंट पूरा लिखना. Biot-Savart's law states that the magnetic field at a point P is directly proportional to सब लिखो, directly proportional to the current I, to the current flowing through the conductor. ये स्टेटमेंट है, इसको लिखो. flowing through the conductor, that is dB is directly proportional to I। ये छोटा सा हिस्सा है, बस छोटा सा जो लेंथ है, इसके वजह से वहां पर कितना मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आ रहा है, ये किसके ऊपर प्रोपोर्शनल है, करंट के ऊपर। देन सेकंड पॉइंट लिखो, इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू, also directly proportional to, write directly proportional to, don't write in comma, write of your language, because this statement is of 2 marks. So is directly proportional to, is proportional to the current element, current element मतलब DL, current element मतलब DL। This why you are telling this as current element, because the current is flowing through this small DL। करंट इस लेंथ में करंट जा रहा है, स्मॉल जो छोटा सा हिस्सा है DL, उसमें करंट जा रहा है, तो इसीलिए उसको बोलते हैं करंट एलिमेंट, वन ऑफ द एलिमेंट ऑफ द स्मॉल पोर्शन ऑफ द कंडक्टर, you can say। So directly proportional to the current element, that is B is proportional to DL। थर्ड पॉइंट में लिखो, directly proportional to the sin theta, डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द साइन थीटा। थीटा क्या है, किसके बीच में एंगल है, DL। DL के डायरेक्शन किस डायरेक्शन में, करंट जिधर जा रहा है, DL डायरेक्शन ऑफ DL इज अलोंग द डायरेक्शन ऑफ I। DL and R, theta is the angle between DL and R। Before stating the Biot-Savart's law, we have already stated what is theta, so no need to write, just write directly proportional to the sin theta, that is you can write dB is proportional to sin theta, dB is proportional to sin theta। one more term, that is IB is inversely proportional to the square of the distance, is proportional to the square of the distance, is inversely proportional to square of the distance, in bracket just write R, that is dB is inversely proportional to 1 by R square। Just write this is as equation 1, this is equation 2, this one is equation 3, this is equation 4। This total as a whole is the statement of Biot-Savart's law, so write it properly। फर्स्ट पॉइंट, इधर कितना मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आएगा, किसके ऊपर प्रोपोर्शनल है, I के ऊपर, उसके बाद DL के ऊपर, देन कितने दूरी पर है, it is inversely proportional to the square of the distance and directly proportional to the sine of the angle। Which angle? Sine of the angle between DL and R। So the statement should be written properly। After writing the statement, just pause the screen and write the statement properly। Then what I will do, combining, after that write combining, or from equation 1, 2, 3, 4, or from the above equation, you can write, from the above equation we can write dB is proportional to IDL sin theta by R square। जो चारों इक्वेशन मिला, उनको मिलाने से what will get, the dB is proportional to, directly proportional to I, dB is proportional to DL, dB is proportional to sin theta, inversely proportional to the square of the distance। So you can write combining all the equation like this। Then we need to remove this proportional, we need to equate the equation, then we need a proportionality constant। So I can write here that dB equals to K I dl sin theta by r square, where you can write where k is a proportionality constant. You can write where k is a proportionality constant. Proportionality constant. Is a proportionality constant. Then the value of k is given by mu naught by 4 pi. Remember, the value of k is given by mu naught by 4 pi, which is equals to 10 to the power minus 7. Remember, mu naught by 4 pi and its value is 10 to the power minus 7. 10 to the power minus 7. तो यूनिट क्या होगा? What is the unit of k? dB. I am just writing. I will tell you after. The unit of magnetic field is Tesla. Remember, the unit of magnetic field is Tesla. It was given, or it was honor to the greatest scientist, one of my favorite scientists, that is Nikola Tesla. According to his name, the magnetic field unit is Tesla. Then Tesla k, we need to find out the unit of k. Then the unit of dB is Tesla. If we will multiply r to this side, it will be meter square by sin theta. It has no unit. You know theta has no units. Divided by I will be here ampere into d will be here, so meter. I am just finding the unit of k. You need to find the unit of k. So no need to write that one. So k will be how much? dl r square by dB into r square divided by idl. So the unit of k will be the unit of dB bar, or the unit of magnetic field is Tesla. Radius by r is meter square, I is ampere, dl is meter. So meter will cancel out. So what will be the unit of k? Tesla T m, again ampere inverse. Remember, this unit is very important. Sometimes they will ask the unit of k and also dimension of k. I will tell later. Just for now, just write that the unit of k is 10 to the value of k is 10 to the power minus 7, and the unit is Tesla meter square and ampere inverse. So no need to write this. This is for you how I am getting the unit. No need to write this one. Just write this properly. So k is how much? Mu naught by 4 pi 10 to the power minus 7 Tesla meter ampere inverse. So here one more new term, that is mu naught. So mu naught, what you call? Mu naught is permeability. Permeability of free space. Permeability of free space. Permeability, MEABILITY. Permeability of free space. In electrostatic, you have studied permittivity of a medium. Permittivity of medium. Similarly, one more term is there, permeability. Permeability of free space. There you have studied epsilon naught. Everyone has studied epsilon naught. That is the property of a medium. Epsilon naught is the property of a medium which decides how much force is there between the two charges. Similarly, how much the magnetic force is there between the two charges, or maybe two magnets, that is decided by a constant, that is permeability. In the next chapter we will study more about this one. Just for now, just write the mu naught is the permeability of free space. So what will be the value of mu naught? That is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. What is the value of mu naught? That is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. So this was all about Weierstrass law and the unit of k also and the value of k. After that, sometime for 3 mark, they may be asked write Weierstrass law in vector form. So sometime they are asking we can write the value of Weierstrass law in vector form. So this was in scalar form. Remember, magnetic field is a which quantity? Vector quantity. So just put the value of here. So how much it will be? dB will be how much? Mu naught by 4 pi I dl sin theta by r square. This is Weierstrass law, and the magnitude of magnetic field at a distance of r from a carrying conductor. कितना मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आएगा? इतना आएगा. dV equals to mu naught by 4 pi I dl sin theta. In vector form, what you can write? In vector form कितना होगा? What I did to write in vector form, just multiply offside and downside with r. What? With r. Then what will happen if you multiply r here and r here? So how much it will be? Because r is a vector in this equation. Remember, current is a scalar quantity, theta is a scalar quantity. Then you know that dl and r, they are vector quantity. dl is along the direction of current, r is a vector, that is the position vector you can say. So what you can write, just multiply r upside and downside. So what will be here? So dB will be how much? Mu naught 4 pi I dlr sin theta divided by r cube. I am just multiplying offside with r and downside with r to write in vector form. You know this term AB sin theta. Everyone knows AB sin theta. That is how much? A cross B. In first year or in 11th, you have studied that one. That is, I am just writing. Just write properly one after other. So dB will be how much? So dB in vector form will be mu naught by 4 pi I dl cross r divided by r cube. This is in which form? This is in vector form. So just write in vector form mu naught I 4 pi dl cross. This is AB sin theta. So A cross B. So this is the vector form of Weierstrass law. So this is very important. Sometimes they will ask for 1 mark. Many people they will write up to this one. But if you are writing up to this one, you may not get the full mark. You have to write the vector form. That is dB equals to mu naught I by 4 pi dl cross r. ये होगा ये what this was all about Weierstrass law. Some questions are there. I will discuss in the next lecture. So let's write one more thing, which is very important, that Weierstrass law you should know and understand. This is a simple law, that is the magnetic field of a conductor is directly proportional to current, length, sin theta, and inversely proportional to what? Square of the distance. This is very simple. If you are remembering, you can write it. The next one is magnetic field of a long straight conductor. This is not there in your syllabus. Its derivation is also not there in your syllabus. What is formula is very important to solve the questions. For JEE also, those who are preparing, JEE NEET also, and for council also, they will ask some questions. It is very important that, and is remember that magnetic field, you know, that is a vector quantity. Then what will be the direction? The direction is the cross product, that is dl cross r. You can find the direction of using right hand screw rule. Using right hand screw rule, you can find the direction of magnetic field, that is dl cross r is there, a cross b direction you can find the using a right hand screw rule. So next one is very important. This is not your syllabus, but the derivation I will do the only the mathematics. If you want to write, you can write, otherwise no need. Just remember the final formula. So but it's better to derive the equation. So magnetic field, next one is magnetic field due to a long straight conductor. Very important. लॉन्ग स्ट्रेट कंडक्टर है, मान लो एक लंबा वाला कंडक्टर है, उसके वजह से कितना मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आ रहा है. फाइंड आउट द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ड्यू टू ए लॉन्ग स्ट्रेट कंडक्टर. बिफोर 2018 इट वाज ए लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन. 2018 के पहले लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन की तरह पूछा जाता था. अभी नहीं है सिलेबस में, लेकिन आप लोग उसका जो मैथमेटिक्स है उसको लिख सकते हो. मान लो एक कंडक्टर है, दिस इज ए कंडक्टर, लॉन्ग स्ट्रेट कंडक्टर. ड्यू टू दिस, what is the magnetic field here at a point P? If current is flowing from up to top, down, bottom to up और top, bottom to top करंट जा रहा है, तो उसके वजह से यहाँ पर कितना मैग्नेटिक फील्ड हो रहा है. मान लो दिस पॉइंट इज P. फाइंड आउट द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड एट P. Suppose this distance is, suppose A. This distance is A. So how you need to find? So what I will do here, just take a small portion of this conductor, that is dl. I am taking a small portion at a distance of L. Always remember, go to a distance L, and take a small portion dl. I am taking a small portion dl. Find the magnetic field due to small portion here, then just integrate from bottom to top. This is the procedure. General procedure. In electrostatic also we have studied how you are getting the electric field. First we have to go to a distance, and there we have to take a small portion, then we have to find the electric field with the small portion, and we have to integrate. Similarly, just go through a distance dl. Suppose distance L, take a small portion dl. Then find the magnetic field due to this small portion at P, then integrate from top to bottom. So this is the general procedure. Suppose this point is O. This point is O. And this dl, suppose I am drawing a line dl. Suppose this is making an angle of theta. How much angle? Theta. Suppose this is making an angle of theta. This is making an angle of theta. And this is, suppose this angle is phi. This angle is how much? Phi. This angle is phi, this is theta, and this is will be 90 degree. Everyone knows this will be 90 degree. So first find out the magnetic field due to dl at a point. So I am just writing only the derivation. Your wish, you can write, or finally you can write the mathematical formula. But it's better to know how the formula has been derived. So I am just drawing. You can take that. Let us consider a conductor flowing current I. Let the distance be r. Suppose the distance is r. That distance is r. Then according to Biot-Savart's law, I am just only doing the mathematics. According to Biot-Savart's law, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कितना आएगा इधर बायोट-सावर्ट्स के लॉ हिसाब से. जस्ट बिफोर वी हैव स्टडीड दैट इज dB विल बी हाउ मच, mu naught by 4 pi I dl sin theta by r square. कितना दूरी पर है? Point P at a distance of r. Due to this small dl, the magnetic field at P is how much? dB mu naught 4 pi I dl sin theta by r. This derivation is very simple, but only mathematics are there. If you know the mathematics perfectly, you can derive the question. So let us find the value of dl sin theta and r. We need to find the value of dl sin theta and r. Remember, first write the equation, that is dB equals to mu naught by 4 pi I dl sin theta by r square. Then you need to find the value of sin theta, dl and r. So let us start. Suppose if you will take, suppose this is P and this point is Q. Let us consider this point is Q. So in triangle OPQ, cos phi will be how much? Cos phi. This is phi, so cos phi will be base by hypotenuse. This triangle is like this. This is phi and this is A, this is R. So cos phi will be A by R. So cos phi will be A by R. So what is the value of R? So R will be A by cos phi, that is how much? A sec phi. 1 by cos phi is sec phi. So R will be how much? A sec phi. Then what is the value of theta? From this triangle, you know that theta, phi plus theta is how much? 90 degree. Phi plus theta is 90 degree because this angle itself is how much? 90 degree. So theta plus phi is 90 degree. So how much theta will be how much? 90 minus phi. Theta is how much? 90 minus phi. So sin theta will be how much? Sin theta is sin 90 minus phi. That is how much? Cos phi. So this is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. This is equation number 3. Just write only the method. Simple mathematics. This question is only of mathematics. Before that, 2018, it was one of the long questions. But now they are not asking. It was excluded from the syllabus also. Just write. I am just doing the expression for you so that you can know. I can write the direct formula, but I am not doing like that. I am just showing you how the formula is coming. So this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2, this is equation number 3. Then you got the value of sin theta, that is cos phi. You got the value of r, that is a secant phi. Next one is to find the value of dl. So how you can find the value of dl? So from this triangle OQP tan phi, how much it is? Tan phi will be how much? L by A. Remember, tan phi is perpendicular by base. So L by A. So tan phi you can write L by A. So how much L is how much? L is A tan phi. A is how much? L is A tan phi. Just take the derivation, that is dl. You know the derivation of tan phi, it is sec square phi d phi. I am just taking the derivative of both sides. Both साइड में मैं क्या लगाऊं? डेरिवेशन लगाऊं. तो dl हो जाएगा a tan phi कितना आएगा? sec square phi d phi. This is equation number 3. Sorry, this is equation number 4. So put the value of 2, 3 and 4 in equation 1. Put the value of r here also. Put the value of sin theta here. Put the value of dl here. Simple equation. What you do? Just remember the step. According to Biot-Savart's law, just write the equation. Find the value of dl, sin theta and r. Sin theta is how much? That is cos phi. I am telling you can remember without also solving this. Sin theta मिल गया, r का वैल्यू निकालो, then dl. dl का कितना आएगा? a sec square phi d phi. और sin theta का वैल्यू कितना है? cos phi and r का वैल्यू कितना आया? s sec phi. Then just write all the values here. So I am just erasing all the values here. You can just write, pause the screen and you can write the values in this equation. So putting or substituting the values of all the values in equation 1, what will get? Substituting the value of all the equation in equation 1 we get how much mu नॉट by 4 pi I का वैल्यू I ही रहेगा dl कितना हो गया देखो a sec square phi d phi sin theta का वैल्यू कितना आया cos phi sin theta is how much cos phi I am just erasing this one sin phi is how much this is value of dl that is cos phi divided by r square r कितना है a square sec square phi ये हो गया then sec square phi sec और ये a कैंसिल हो जाएगा कितना आएगा b will be how much dp is mu naught I by 4 pi cos phi d phi divided by a this is the magnetic field due to small portion ये छोटा सा जो पोर्शन है उसके वजह से यहाँ पर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कितना आ रहा है mu naught I by 4 pi a cos phi d phi इतना मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आ रहा है देन द टोटल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड पूरे कंडक्टर के वजह से कितना मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आएगा ये छोटा सा हिस्सा के लिए कितना मिल रहा है मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इतना आ रहा है तो पूरे कंडक्टर के लिए कितना आएगा सो जस्ट इंटीग्रेट फ्रॉम टॉप टू बॉटम just draw a line suppose this portion that is the bottom portion makes an angle of phi 1 and this top portion makes an angle of suppose phi 2 so you need to integrate from this portion to this portion you need to integrate from bottom to top suppose this bottom portion from this bottom portion makes an angle of how much phi 1 and this top portion makes an angle of phi 2 so because here the variable is angle so you need to put the value in terms of angle so just integrate then the total magnetic field will be how much I am just writing here erasing this one the total magnetic field or the net magnetic field at P. The net magnetic field at P is how much? B is how much? Mu naught I by 4 pi a. ये टर्म कांस्टेंट है तो ये बाहर आ जाएगा अंदर क्या रहेगा cos phi d phi. But the integration is done from how much phi 1 to phi 2. इधर से लेकर इधर तक जा रहे हो आप because this bottom portion makes an angle phi 1 top portion makes an angle of कितने makes an angle of how much phi 2 so this is how much phi 1 to phi 2 but remember you should write this as negative why because if you take this as reference line if you take this as reference line below you can take as negative outside you can take as positive so from lower to higher lower limit is negative that is minus phi upper limit is how much phi 2 just integrate this one you know everyone knows that the integration of cos phi is how much sin phi integration of cos phi is how much sin phi so b will be mu naught I by 4 pi a this integration is how much sin phi minus phi 1 to phi 2 then put the upper limit then lower limit upper limit then lower limit so it will be how much mu naught I by 4 pi a upper limit that is sin phi 2 minus sin of minus phi 1 इंटीग्रेशन का नियम है क्या पहले अपर लिमिट को डालो उसके बाद लोअर लिमिट तो अपर लिमिट डालने से कितना होगा sin phi 2 लोअर लिमिट minus phi 1 you know sin of minus theta is sin theta तो फाइनल इक्वेशन कितना आएगा मैं उधर लिख रहा हूँ so just write the magnetic field due to the whole conductor will be how much I am just erasing this one outside just write it properly so B will be how much mu naught I by 4 pi sin phi 1 plus sin phi 2. Very important equation to solve all the questions using this formula. तो ये फॉर्मूला को लेकर आप क्वेश्चन कर सकते हो, न्यूमेरिकल्स और क्वेश्चन दे पूछेगा, सवाल पूछेगा तो डाल दो थीटा कितना, फाई 1 कितना है, फाई 2 ऊपर कहीं से कितना, नीचे का कितना एंगल बना रहा है, उसके बाद वैल्यू डाल दो, मान लो 30 60 है तो मिल जाएगा आपको नेट मैग्नेटिक फील्ड एट दिस पॉइंट. दिस इज द, यू कैन राइट डायरेक्टली दिस फॉर्मूला, नो नीड टू वरी हाउ दिस फॉर्मूला इज कमिंग, बट if you want to know you can proceed as I have proceed, because it is not in your syllabus, but if you want to know you can know this one. Next one is I am going to tell some special case which is very important. I am going to tell some special case regarding this formula. Remember this formula, this very important formula. After that I am telling some special case. If the conductor is infinitely long, मान लो बहुत लंबा है, इफ द कंडक्टर इज इनफाइनाइटली लॉन्ग, इफ द कंडक्टर इज इनफाइनाइटली लॉन्ग, मतलब बहुत लंबा है मान लो. एंड हियर आई वांट टू से समथिंग, इनफाइनाइट मीन्स what in physics, particularly while solving this type of question, infinite मतलब क्या है, what it tells. infinite मतलब एक लंबा वाला कंडक्टर ऐसा नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है. what it represents that the length of the conductor is much greater than the distance where you are watching or where you are फाइंडिंग द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. ये जो चौक है ये भी इनफाइनाइट हो सकता है, ये उंगली का जो छोटा सा हिस्सा भी इनफाइनाइट हो सकता है. कैसे, ये उंगली को मैं इधर डाला, देखो ये कुछ नहीं दिखेगा, बहुत. इफ यू पुट दिस फिंगर ऑन योर आई इट ऑल्सो सीम्स टू बी इनफाइनाइट. सो इनफाइनाइट मतलब आप कहाँ से देख रहे हो ऑब्जेक्ट को, फ्रॉम वेयर आई एम वॉचिंग द object, whether I am watching, how close I am watching the object or how far I am watching the object. मान लो कार है, कार को आप जितना करीब से देखोगे तो this car is also huge, this piece of chalk is also very huge. If you go to very closer to this one you can't see properly this one also. So whenever the distance is very smaller compared to the length, मान लो ये 5 मीटर का है एंड दिस इज 2 सेंटीमीटर. 2 सेंटीमीटर मतलब वेरी स्मॉल एंड द लेंथ ऑफ द कंडक्टर इज 5 मीटर, देन दिस कंडक्टर इज इनफाइनाइटली लॉन्ग कंपेयर्ड टू दिस पॉइंट. सो इनफाइनाइट मतलब its length is very large compared to the distance where I am getting the magnetic field. अब कहाँ से मैग्नेटिक फील्ड निकाल रहे हो, उस पॉइंट के हिसाब से जो कंडक्टर का लेंथ है वो बहुत ज्यादा है, then we can say this is infinitely long. So infinitely long मतलब एक कंडक्टर है, when you can say this is infinitely long, how, when the angle is how much, 90 degree. Angle is how much, that is phi 1 equals to phi 2 equals to how much, pi by 2, that is 90 degree. मान लो एक कंडक्टर है, how you can, मान लो if you are taking a pen also, I don't have any pen but I can show you this board. This board is also infinite. When if I am watching this very close to this one, this top portion is infinite to me. So how you will watch this one, you have to turn over your head like this, you have to turn over your head like this, that is how much it should be making, it should make an angle of how much, 90 degree. आप ऊपर को देखना है, ऊपर का जो हिस्सा है उसको देखना है तो आपको ऐसे ऐसे सर को ऐसे ऊपर करना पड़ेगा, ऐसे तो नहीं देख सकते हो ना, सीधे से नहीं देख सकते हो, ऊपर को देखना है तो ऐसे नहीं देख सकते हो, ऐसे सर को ऐसे ऊपर रखना पड़ेगा. तो whenever you are watching here you can straight your head, so this angle should be nearly how much? 90 degree. Then you can watch this one, and this point is very closer to this one. I am just drawing this one. It's from here. If you are watching from here, you want to watch this portion. आपको इधर देखना है तो कैसे देखोगे? आपको सबको ऐसे कितना घुमाना पड़ेगा? 90 डिग्री. 90 degree. Then you can see this portion. So here it was phi 1, this was phi 2, this was phi 1. Also similar way, if you want to see the bottom of your that line, you have to turn your head also 90 degree from this portion. So phi 1 and phi 2 is how much? 90 degree. So if you put this value here, so B is how much? Mu naught I by 2 pi. I am just leaving one term, that was A was here. I am just missing that term. Just write in your note properly. A is there. So mu naught I by 2 pi this. This is the equation. Remember, this is very important. This maximum time you have to use this formula. बहुत बार इसको आपको यूज करना है ये फॉर्मूला को. कितना? इनफाइनाइट केस. तो sometime in question also they will not give infinite and they will not say that the conductor is infinitely long. But you have to assume that the conductor is infinitely long by seeing the data. Suppose the length of the conductor is suppose 5 meter and the distance of from the conductor is suppose 5 centimeter. Then find out magnetic field. You should not use this formula here because 5 centimeter and 5 meter in compared to 5 meter, 5 centimeter is very less. In compared to 5 meter, 5 centimeter is very less, so you can directly use this formula. In question also directly they will not give some data, but you have to assume that thing. So a very similar way, this formula is very important. In the next class I am going to solve many questions regarding this formula. This formula will be used very less time compared to this question, this formula, because maximum time you have to use this formula. So remember this formula. And one more thing, how you can get the direction here. At this point, what is the direction? Because magnetic field is a which quantity? Vector quantity. So direction of magnetic field due to a straight conductor, it is determined by right hand thumb rule. What is right hand thumb rule? Right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule. So what does state? I am just writing the statement. If the thumb, I am just writing the statement, then I will explain. If the thumb of your right hand represents if the thumb of your right hand represents the direction of current, just write the statement. Direction of current if the thumb of your right hand represents the direction of current, then the curl fingers represents the direction of magnetic field. Direction of magnetic field. Just write it. If the thumb of your right hand represents the direction of current, then the curl finger represents the direction of what? Magnetic field. मान लो एक कंडक्टर है, करंट इधर से जा रहा है. If your thumb represents the direction of current, then the curl finger, you are curling the finger. So this curl finger represents the direction of what? मैग्नेटिक फील्ड। तो कंडक्टर ऐसे है तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कैसा आएगा, ऐसा आएगा। तो दिस ड्यू टू दिस कंडक्टर द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड विल बी लाइक दिस, concentric circles like this. If this is the direction of current, this caul finger represents the direction of magnetic field. If the direction of current is in this downward direction, if the direction of current is in the downward direction, then how will be the magnetic field? Remember, just call your finger. If you are calling the finger, the direction of magnetic field will be how much? This, like this. So you can get the direction of magnetic field by using right hand thumb rule. मान लो करंट ऊपर से जा रहा है तो करंट कैसा है, ऐसे ऐसे घूमता हुआ क्या मिलेगा, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड। करंट अगर इधर जा रहा है, अगर करंट नीचे आ रहा है तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कैसा आएगा, ऐसे। देखो इसको मैं इस तरफ आरो मार्क देके दिखाया होगा, वैसे देखो द करंट इज, द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज लाइक दिस। दिस इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ ऑलमोस्ट करंट, this is the direction of I and this is the direction of B. Concentric circles, due to long straight conductor the direction of magnetic field is like concentric circles. मान लो conductor ऐसे, if current is flowing like this then the magnetic field will be like this, ऐसा आएगा magnetic field, ऐसा है। If the direction of current is along in this direction, अगर करंट इस तरफ जा रहा है तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कैसा आएगा, जस्ट कॉल योर फिंगर, द डायरेक्शन ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड विल बी लाइक दिस। You can find the direction of magnetic field by using right hand thumb rule. So right hand thumb rule gives you the direction of magnetic field. You can write it after the derivation, that is V equals to how much? Just remember mu naught I by 2 pi A. This is very important equation. After that you can just write and draw the simple figures. If the direction of current is along this direction, the magnetic field will be like this. If the direction of current is in downward direction, the magnetic field will be along the direction of your caul finger. If current is flowing in upward direction, it will be like this. If current is flowing towards this direction, the magnetic field will be like this. If the current is flowing towards this direction, the magnetic field will be along the direction of caul finger. In the next class, I am going to do some questions regarding this. So write the notes properly. So, and one more thing, thanks for watching, and those who have not subscribed my channel, just subscribe the channel and also share with your friend also, so that they can also learn, because in this period it's very important. Many students also, they are not also studying properly, they are not getting the class also. Some outsiders, though you are studying in a private college, some students they are also belonging to the some government colleges, from there they are not getting such kind of facilities. So just share with them so that they can also learn. Thanks for watching.